population.
Can I ask you a question, Scooter?
I mean, I did agree with your statement earlier, Scooter, when you said that you're not as intellectually inclined or superior or morally superior as I am. I agreed with that.
What?
What?
You're chirping me, aren't you, bastard?
No, I'm just saying you're not.
No,
But
like
you can have your difference
Now
of
that I've
opinion,
sit
but
and listened to this
you're not.
conversation,
No,
Sorry,
and
Andrew,
I'm
what were you
not. Like,
saying?
Well, I was gonna ask.
no, I actually see what you're saying.
Hey guys, can Andrew
Like,
say something?
I think that was nicely said.
Yeah, I was gonna ask two questions. The first is I don't really understand why the progressive on the panel was saying that you want to dismantle the electoral college. How would that have helped you this election?
Andrew Wilson.
Oh, I didn't say anything about this election, Andrew. And this is the
Yeah, then
host
why
of
would you want to?
previous
Why would you want to
podcast.
get rid of the electoral
So-
college then?
I didn't say anything about the electoral college.
Pog,
in
leave
regards to
Andrew
this
up.
particular.
He's got like
Yeah,
100,000 followers.
I'm not
He's a
saying,
good guy.
but don't ask me at the same time. Don't ask me a question and then like start interrupting me while I'm giving you the answer. Right? That just seems dumb.
God, dude.
Anyways, so yeah, what I'm saying is,
Bro, you're crying.
in
Stop
regard-
crying so hard.
Stop.
Andrew,
He's gonna
if
kick
you want
you.
a genuine answer and if you want to have a genuine
Leave him
conversation,
up,
I actually
Pog.
appreciate your question.
Then
and
stop
I'm willing
muting
to
me,
answer
dude.
it, but I'd appreciate it.
Stop
if
muting
while I'm
me,
answering
dude.
it,
It's such
you stay
such
on-
to mute,
right?
dude.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
It's
kicked
kicked.
mute, dude.
Okay,
Kicked.
well, I would like to have you up here, right? And I appreciate your question, but if you're not willing to stay on mute, well, I give you the answer and consistently interrupt me while I'm giving you the answer, then I'm going to drop
He's
you.
got 100,000 followers. He's a good guy.
I don't give a run a huge
no
platform here,
100,000
right?
followers.
I don't give a if
I'm
he
just
has
saying, like,
a
he's a
million
great guy.
followers. I
He's
don't give a
helped
if you
my
have
own-
10 million
with my
followers,
own-
right? At the end of the day, don't interrupt me while I'm giving you the answer to the question you asked me. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get my full perspective on the matter, right?
Dude, you sound so
Then you're just
angry,
making
bro.
assumptions.
Perspective's going on
Then
for a
you're
long
just
time.
making assumptions about. Yes, I have to. I have no choice because Andrew needs to understand boundaries, right? And I'm not
Okay.
going to have a panel of people.
You sound like you're gonna cry, bro.
Coming up, trying to commandeer my life, tell me what I'm saying,
Come on.
and strawman my argument, right? So if you're going to ask me a question,
You're
just
prattling.
allow me to answer it. I tried to very nicely request that you do this and just stay on mute and allow me to answer and
30
then
seconds.
reply, right? And that would have taken 30 seconds. I agree, Scooter.
Well, will you mute
But
yourself when
now
I'm
here we are
responding?
droning on.
Well, when
Now,
I'm
come
responding,
on,
will
let's
you
just get
mute?
to
The point.
understand boundaries before I get to the point. So do you understand boundaries?
Oh my God.
So just very quickly, I'll
Do you
respond.
understand boundaries?
Yeah, I do. Do you? Do you understand boundaries
Great.
as well?
Andrew, my boundary is when you ask a question,
God, you're such
I
a
get to
whine ass,
answer.
dude.
God,
I'm
stop.
going to put
Telling
you
you,
on
you're just
mute if
ruining
I
this.
have to.
Stop whining, dude. Stop whining.
You're whining.
Such a whiner, dude. Stop. Just let's have the convo. Stop whining. Kicked. Stop. Just let's have the convo.
I'll drop the entire panel right now.
Why are you getting so mad?
Okay? Scooter. Stop trying to co-run my live. You are not a mod here.
Oh my God, I'm asking.
Okay? You are not a mod here. I am enjoying the conversation that I'm having with you, right? But if somebody is going to come up and consistently persist
You've been going
to
on for like
not allow me to answer the question and I have to drone on for more than 30 seconds about how
Go
it's
say
fucking
hello.
ridiculous that
Go
I
say
can't just
hello.
answer the question, right? Then obviously it's a problem with that person. And I'm not going to put up with it in my
We're at 4 minutes
life.
now,
So
Pop.
they can either sit down and understand that in my life I am going to set those boundaries and have a genuine conversation, or early on I am going to detect those things about that person
He is so mad this
and
day.
just get rid of them. Andrew, would you like to try again? Because I am trying to get a panel of people that are genuinely
Let's answer the
trying to have a
question.
genuine conversation here.
Yeah,
Are
listen.
you one of those people? Are you capable of
Yeah,
being one
listen.
of those
I'm happy to have the combo with you. I'm
Great,
just
then
stop,
asking.
I'm requesting
Stop.
one. Can I request one thing?
Stop the ad homs.
Jesus, Puck, you're
Stop
ruining this.
insulting me. Stop saying
I'm not insulting you,
stop
bro.
saying I'm just crying when I'm clearly trying to set those boundaries and make
You're
sure that
trying.
you're genuinely here to have a genuine conversation and not just trolling. I am going to run my live and vet people the way I feel, Scooter. Stop telling me how to run my live,
You've been
or I'll drop
diatribing
you.
for 5 minutes.
Yes, and I'm going to diatribe for another 10 minutes until Andrew understands the point and you stop interrupting. It would be easier for the both of you to shut the up and learn to respect boundaries in this conversation than me to have to diatribe. That's what you're missing. That's not a cue for you to come off mute and interrupt me again. Now, Andrew, Scooter, stay the out of this. Allow me to have the conversation with Andrew. Allow me to introduce Andrew. Andrew, can I get your age?
Yeah, I'm 40.
Great. Now, to answer your question.
Well, hang on. Before you do that, though, can I say something now? Please,
Sure.
like
I'm finally going to get a chance to give you the
and
answer,
I'll accept the answer.
And you want me to shut up
well,
and just
because this is tangential to that.
allow you to interrupt me again.
Well, hang on. Like, well, I mean, how long are you going to go? All I'm asking, all I was going to ask, I was just going to ask a single question. I was just going to see if, yes,
If it's
no, I'm not
disingenuous,
allowed
it's
to.
gonna get dropped.
Well, I
just
can't even
tread
talk. I
carefully.
can, like, you won't even let me talk. Just give me 10.
Then ask
Can
the
you give me
question.
20
If
seconds?
it's disingenuous,
Yeah.
you're getting dropped.
So I'm fine with your boundaries. That's fine. I have no issues with that at all. I'll follow the rules of your life. I would just request one thing.
Great.
Hang on. I would just make a single request. If you have boundaries, that's fair. I have them too. I won't interrupt you, but can you just please not mute me? Because what happens is that's kind of the sign of like somebody who's really petty. Can we just have the convo without doing that?
Yeah, no, Andrew, I am self-admittingly a petty person, right? In my live, right? In order to get my boundaries across to the new person that I have not even gotten the age of yet and thinks that they can commandeer my live, right? And granted, again, you asked a very interesting question, and that's the only reason you're here. I would have just left you.
Yeah,
down
but why do you
in
why
wayside.
like why are you even being that
But-
way where you're like all
But that's
aggressive
the
and
only reason
upset
you're
and
here. This is my live, and in the midst of me giving you a genuine response to what I thought was a genuine question, you interrupted me multiple times and then tried to strawman my argument, which then made me feel that your question wasn't so genuine.
well, you didn't make an argument. You had a position, not an argument.
No, you're right. I gave you my position, and then I tried to further explain what I was actually talking about. So you
Well,
had
that would still be a
context,
position, not an
because
argument.
You don't seem to have had
Muted him
context
again.
as to what I
Muted.
was actually talking about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked.
Bro,
the
stop
question.
muting me. Come on.
Did. You moron.
Stop muting. Come on. Why do you keep doing that?
Then stop.
Conversations are dynamic. Like
Answer the question, then.
people discuss things, they interject,
There
you know, like that's
there
how it
are,
works.
There are 20 requests in my live, Andrew. Do you want to go on with this bull?
I
have a genuine answer.
listen, I want to have a genuine convo with you, but as you're setting up boundaries, I'm fine with
Great.
that. I'm
So
just wondering
Andrew,
if we can actually
knock it the off and allow.
Bro,
me to
why
finally
nobody
have
can
a
talk but
answer.
dictator you.
You don't
Okay.
understand. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Dictator.
dictator
You don't understand.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see
You're
how it
finally
rolls.
getting it.
Let's see
Yes,
how it
this
rolls
is
for
my
you,
live,
stupid.
Right. And I am going to
You're
dictate.
going to get a whole bunch of trolls
how
now. Everybody's
it
going to
is
talk about
controlled.
Bill Clinton getting his knob slobbed.
Whoa.
Now, anyways,
That's what's going to happen. I guarantee it.
Austin,
Stupid.
Scooter, sorry.